All right, good morning. We are just leaving the cornfields here in our area, and we are heading off to Buffalo for the big get-together at MGK Buffalo now for the Vinyl Community Meetup. Woohoo! Amy and I are both going, so I'm pretty excited about that. She'll get to meet a bunch of people. I'll get to meet some people I haven't met before. Very excited for the trip, and I'll be having a few more of these as we go along, and I'm sure I'll have to, because of my age, I'll have to stop in about an hour to pee. So. All right, well, now we are in the state of Pennsylvania, home of Greg from 3 Dimensions of Music, who unfortunately won't be able to make it. I hope you're doing well, Greg. And of course, it's the home of Tony, 2 from the Trunk, which I don't think is coming. I really, really wish that him and his wife would come. I'd love to meet him. That would have been awesome. Right now, we are going at a crawl here on the highway, as you can see. Actually, as soon as we got into the state of Pennsylvania, it seemed like it took us a long time to get out of Ohio, but as soon as we got into the state, speed limits were slowed down, so that's a negative against them. So we will talk to you later. Here we are at Niagara Falls. You might recognize a face or two in this group. World famous Jeff Witcher. Wife just disappeared behind me.
There's a natural wonder, just as much as our thousands of million visitors. You know we have responsibility to help protect them. That's why we created North America's first movie bill.
Different in Canada than the United States?
It might be. It's like 1 million cars.
No, I think that's an instruction, Brian, for you to head south and relocate to.
It'll
this street.
re-navigate you once you drive up. It's fine.
That's true.
Just think of the money you'll save on records.
All right, another one of our stops here. There's Brian. Does it say what this? There comes Emma. Hi. And it is.
The store name is mentioned.
Read that. Black Dot Records.
Black anywhere. And hard, Gary.
I'm back in Ohio, back from Buffalo, of course, at the VC Meetup hosted by MGK, Mr. Mike there from Buffalo. Great time. As you can see from the beginning of the video, I originally had some big ideas that I was going to be doing a lot of filming while I was there, a lot of scenes, and put it all together. But once I got there, I had a hard time remembering to do that. There was a lot of food and drink going around and just talking to people and stuff. I did get a couple snippets, but you know, there were so many people filming different things, and you know, they did a great job. So there's plenty of those videos out there to see. I'm sure my ugly mug is in a few of those out there, so you make sure to check all those out because it's such a great time. I want to thank right off the bat, I want to thank Mike and Patty and even Caroline and Colton for being such great hosts out there. You know, there's a lot of people there, and this is quite the event to take on. And Mike is just such a great host, and so is Patty. And man, her baking, wow, we are so privileged that she takes the time to do that. That was fantastic. So you know, we had some chocolate mousse. I had some that she fixed, and honest to God, that's the best chocolate mousse I've ever had in my life. I loved it. I wish I could have had a giant bowl of it. And great, these amazing chocolate chip cookies, and I'm so pissed because on the way home, I dropped one on the ground at a gas station, so that really pissed me off. But anyway, you know, just thank you so much to them for doing such a wonderful job and allowing us into their life for a few days there. So I asked Amy to go to this one. I went last year on my own to the one that was in Boston. This one, a little more convenient for Buffalo. We were able to make the drive out there. It's not too bad of a drive heading to Buffalo, so I asked her to go. She's a little hesitant at first, but she went along. She's a great sport. She really enjoyed meeting all these people, and it was really cool to get her perspective as kind of, you know, somebody who doesn't have a channel or whatever. And she just said how cool it was that all these people were brought together by a love of music, all these different peoples from all over the place, and just getting along so well. Just, you know, we are an example to the rest of the world out there. You know, what a group of people it was. I mean, we had a world famous author, we had British royalty, just people from all over, and it is just, you know, I loved it. I loved meeting people that, you know, for the first time, meeting people I've already met before, catching up. You know, I mean, certain people I've watched for a while and I talked to, like say JT from JT's Record Room. He showed up. That was a surprise. Getting to talk to him in person, somebody like Emma, who I finally got to meet in person. You know, I don't want to start naming everybody because I don't want to forget everybody. I had a great time with everyone. Really did. You know, it was also neat. Richard from An Embarrassment of Riches, he also brought his wife, Tasha, so that was great. I really appreciated that, got to talk to them. You know, you don't get to talk to everybody enough, that's the thing. You know, after I left, it's like, oh man, you know, probably my only complaint was on myself. My hearing's not always the best when I get in a group like that. So, like David Atkinson, he's got that fantastic accent, and like, but yet when I'm around him, I'm you know, not always picking everything up because there's other things going on, and so I always feel stupid because I'm going, what? Same thing with Jack, the Vinyl Martini. He's kind of a low talker, and I really had to concentrate here, and I apologize for that. So, but you know, just awesome. You know, one of the things I really like on this one is we also had a planned event. You know, I mean, I missed out on one of the record trips, but that's okay. I mean, you know, I go for the camaraderie, for meeting everybody and stuff. You know, yeah, sure, I love to get records, obviously. And I did get to go to Black Dots Records and found a few things, so that was cool. But anyway, we had one morning there where we did the Maid of the Mist trip at the Niagara Falls. And you know what was so cool about that? While we were there, all of us, you know, not everybody went, but a big majority went, and it was like this family event. That's really what it felt like. It really felt like a family. Here we were going to this, you know, kind of tourist thing, and people were filming and everybody's joking around, and I'm like, this is so neat. And you know, we got to see the falls from close up, and that was just beautiful too. And to do it with all these wonderful people, that was really a highlight to me also, going on that. A few things, 'cause I don't want to forget, you know, I could go on and on about this, but I did get a few gifts for some people, and I want to thank them on air. You guys know I love the Minnesota Vikings. I got this super cool hat from Steve over at A is for Alice and B is for Bob. So, you know, thank you, Steve. Love it. I wear that. Got another hat. This was from Patty, from Mike and Patty. Patty gets these. This is part of her job where she works. I got a Bengals hat, and my wife got a Bengals hat. Wife's the big Bengals fan. I'm a big Vikings fan, but we're also big fans of each other's team. So, like, you know, there's going to be days where I'm going to have this hat on for one game, and then I'm going to have this hat on for the other game. I was actually wearing this around this morning, and it fits great. I did not have a Bengals hat, so I do really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Also, talk about that world famous author. How about this? Got some books. Now, these are the children's variety, not the adult humor that look like kids' books. These are from Mr. Jeff Witcher, my great, great friend Jeff. Had him autograph it. He knows I have a granddaughter that's 6 years old. I got a grandson that's just getting ready to turn 1 year old. Fantastic. I really appreciate that. That was very kind of him. And then also our buddy Mark from Mad for Vinyl, another person that I got to meet for the first time. Really enjoyed it. Super nice guy. He gave me this. So he's got it in this stand, right? This is a 45 picture sleeve AC/DC off the For Those About to Rock album. This has Let's Get It Up and Snowballed on the other side. Yeah, never seen this before. I love it. I love that red look. There's the 45 there in the back. I'll be able to display this. You'll see this in the background of one of my videos. And he's even being funny here because it says Gary Physical Format Jazz. Taking a page out of our buddy MGK's book. And then from MGK, I think he gave everybody like a little bit of VCLT, and he gave me this, Head East Live. It's a live double record. Everybody's talking about how that kind of looks like a young Bridget Fonda. He showed this on one of his Friday Cheers, and he was giving a few of those away, so thank you very much. I already played part of it. Pretty cool. A lot of guitar on that one. And then we had the Colton Awards. I don't know if you see, I'm drinking water. I need to rehydrate after that long weekend. We had the Colton Awards, and I did win one of the Colton Awards. First time I've gotten any kind of award in a very, very, very long time. So that was very cool. I got it for some of the best sarcastic remarks, I believe it was. It was just fun. It was all fun, great time. So, hey, we just had a wonderful time. And if you're on the fence about coming, I would jump off that fence and go next year. I'm sure we'll have another one. I mean, who knows? I don't know if I'll make next year's. You never know, right? From year to year. I hope to. I would really love to. I'm planning on it. Hopefully Amy will go. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's, I just wanted to say what a fantastic time it was. And, you know, there's so many of you out there that I'm friends with that I would love to meet and have this experience with too. So thank you for watching this, and thank you everyone who I got to meet there and talk to. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. And till the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.